Potato! What do we intro? The video title says it all. You can't get any lamer than this. Imagine being a grown man sprinting through a Target to beat a 10-year-old to a cardboard box featuring a fire-breathing dragon. Because that's exactly what I'm about to show you. And this is the whole reason why I stopped fucking with Pokemon to begin with. Is because of people like this. And it can't get any lamer. It really can't get any lamer than this, man.
Can I get some packs of One Piece?
I only got 6 here, man.
No way.
Sorry.
Can I get one ETB?
No, I need them all.
He needs them.
Have you ever seen a video with a person who is just so unbelievably cool that by the end of the video, all you can really think is, my goodness, I wish I could be more like that person. Now, if you're a regular AugustTheDuck viewer, of course you have.
I don't know who this is.
Question. Have you ever seen a video where you are left thinking the direct opposite? You see something so unbelievably lame that you're like, my goodness, I sure hope I never end up like that. If not, you're about to get both of those in one. You're welcome. Yesterday, I saw a video that more formally introduced me to a world that, like, I knew existed, but was unfamiliar with just how lame it really was. And that world is the sad, sad world of Pokemon card scalping. Now, if you don't know what Pokemon card scalping is, real quick for some context, over the last, like, 5 or 6 years, for a multitude of reasons, some more legitimate than others, Pokemon card trading has blown up again, and for a lot of people has become very profitable. And it's become profitable.
And that's for vintage, right? Some rare vintage boxes can go tens of thousands of dollars. Certain cards are now worth 10 times what they were just a year ago. Just a year ago. Which shows you exactly how inflated it is. Ridiculous.
Because a lot of these cards have become desirable again, and people are willing to spend a lot of money for them. Now, obviously, like, people selling Pokemon cards or trading them for profit is not the issue here. That has been a thing forever. The issue lies in the fact that during the pandemic, Pokemon card values blew up in a way that is kind of hard to wrap your head around. It was just this, like, perfect storm of obviously millions of people being stuck at home. There was this sort of wave of
and then this motherfucker.
Childhood nostalgia that was hitting at the time, stimulus checks were starting to hit, and then what really set it all off is all these influencers started to get into it. Had people like Logan Paul opening Pokemon packs on live stream, pulling these crazy cards and getting them graded, and then selling them for hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. And obviously when people see shit like that, they want in on it. And you had this like crazy wave of people convincing themselves that they were going to go out and buy these Pokemon cards and be able to retire off them. And just because of the sheer...
And again, each one of these boxes now, because I checked on TCG, the little Blooming Water boxes are about $300 a pop, and that's what 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 of them. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you can catch the price, but I'm sure it's retail. So they're just itching to charge 3 times what it's actually technically supposed to be worth.
Amount of people getting into this all at once with all the speculation, some people were able to. But now, fast forward 5 years, we're sort of dealing with the fallout of all that. And I think we've seen a very similar trend with the whole crypto scene, where a handful of people were able to make a fuck ton of money with a relatively small investment. And we've still got a lot of people chasing that dream years later, which has led to the modern day Pokemon card trading scene being an absolute fucking cesspool, with it seeming like the average person buying Pokemon cards these days being a scalper who goes to their local Target or Walmart and buys every single Pokemon product they can find while fighting off other scalpers. And it's just so extraordinarily lame that it's kind of hard to fathom. These grown men will push 7-year-olds out of the way who are just trying to buy a Pokemon card pack with their weekly allowance to scoop up the entirety of their Target's weekly drop in hopes of making a few dollars. It's one of those things that if you haven't seen it, once you do, the issue that people have with this is going to make a whole lot more sense. So that's what we're going to do. Like I said, I saw a video yesterday that sort of sent me down this whole rabbit hole, and that has allowed me to curate a collection of TikToks for you guys to really get a grasp on just how pathetic this shit is.
Yeah, even the singles.
I'm good.
But you cannot do that.
Yeah, come on.
What do you mean? I'm gonna pay, I'm gonna buy it.
Buddy.
I'm gonna pay for it.
Okay, you're not allowed to take that box.
Okay,
You can get what you want inside it, but you can't take the box.
Alright. Yo, could you not touch my... Yo, first come, first serve, bro.
Grown men doing this shit is always so comical to me. And that's not because I think that stuff like this should be for kids only. I think that critique is kind of stupid.
Now, the card game's fun, right? Like, there are things that are appealing to it outside of just getting money from the products. but that's how most of these people treat it. And then all these dudes, like this one guy might be trying to just snag something for a kid or something like that, and this dude's like, it's mine, you can't have it.
Pokemon's like 30 years old at this point. People get into things as children and they like it when they're adults. That's not that uncommon. And I think it's honestly pretty normal to have like a newfound appreciation for something that you liked as a kid once you're an adult and have your own money for it. But being a grown man fighting with another grown man in a fucking Walmart over Pokemon cards is what gives this kind of shit a bad rap.
Yeah, but I was there first.
Go. Watch yourself, bro.
Get your Pokemons.
You don't make the purchase, I do the purchase.
Fucking insane. This guy already got everything.
Calling another guy insane for grabbing a bunch of Pokemon cards when you are walking to the checkout with a box full of shit is definitely something. As
Yeah, you have a handful of shit.
Quote, everything because he wasn't able to get everything for himself. I swear watching these scalping videos makes you learn one thing. The people these guys judge the hardest and get the angriest at are the people doing the exact same shit they
They can just get more of it. Oh, damn them.
are. It makes no sense.
Bro, you gon' Ooh, you. Can I get some packs of One Piece?
I only got 6 here, man.
No way.
Sorry.
Can I get one ETB?
No, I need them all.
Oh, just one.
Alright, so my point exactly. Dude was literally just saying how it's first come, first serve, and now he's complaining that this guy won't give him any of his shit. Rules for thee, not for me. Anyways, like I said earlier, this is the video that got me down this rabbit hole, and somehow this is not even really the worst of it.
Yeah, we scored, boys.
Wait, hold on. Hey. Really, guys?
Bruh.
What the? Man, y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy, dude. That's crazy. Y'all serious?
Y'all
dude?
fiends,
Yeah, I would
dude.
agree. This
That's what I'm
is
saying.
in fact crazy.
That's the whole reason why I can't do it. I can't do this shit anymore. It's just too much to even think that I'm associating with people who do things like this. That was more than enough to pull me away from it, on top of the fact that it just feels like, and I'm watching Deep Pocket Monster buy $350 single packs, and I just gotta shake my head and go on to the next video. It's like, it's so crazy.
I'd have to be getting NFL contract money to willingly behave this way in public. I mean, seriously, what could the returns on doing something like this possibly be? Is it really worth forever being known as one of these guys?
The
No.
top one. I want to get as many as I can.
5 is the limit.
Yeah, I disagree with the limit. Next thing is going to be his eggs. Kind of dystopian.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a use for that word. Honestly, I feel like a nearly $1 trillion corporation choosing to not allow a group of people that they know will come in every single week and buy at their inventory every time so other customers are able to enjoy it too is probably like one of the least dystopian things Walmart has ever done.
I just came from the Morgantown Walmart. They only let me get 2.
Yeah, this motherfucker's jumping around from multiple Walmart to Walmart to Walmart. See, it gets bad. It's so bad that you will go around to every single place that you can. Target, Walmart, except any retail store that you can imagine to try and find within your area, within like a 25-mile radius. And then people's cars end up breaking down because of it, and they don't have the money to fix their car. Because why? They're trying to get Pokemon! They're trying to get fucking Pokemon!
Get Pokemon cards. I get 2 of the Destined Rivals and then 2 of the... Yep. I hate it that you guys have a limit, but I know you do.
Do you know how bad things
Cardboard
have to
crack.
get for Walmart, a historically lawless land, to start putting limits on how much shit their customers can buy? What happened in the damn Pokemon aisle that led to this? Because I know it had to have been something.
Yeah, we saw this one. They're running.
Go.
Hey, don't do that, bro.
Okay. Oh, sorry, go.
I said, go.
Get out.
So again, like I mentioned earlier, there's nothing wrong with an adult liking Pokemon. There is something wrong, however, with an adult acting like this in public, really for any reason. But I think it's especially bad if it's over a piece of cardboard. Like seriously, at some point you gotta sit back and reflect. When you say it out loud, it doesn't really sound all that cool to be running through a Costco to go fight with other grown-ass adults to buy cardboard intended for children.
It's painful
to
is what it
resell
is.
At a profit to those children because they can't go buy them in store because you buy them all, or to resell them to other people doing the exact same thing you are, aka the people you were just fighting. Actually, now that I say it out loud, it's tempting.
God, there's the line. Restock day, baby. They're all waiting in that line, but joke's on them. This is the shortcut. Hair's still wet. I woke up like 10 minutes ago. Man, this guy hates this. Why are we crying? It's restock day. Look at these idiots waiting in line over there.
Civil line.
This your guys' first restock or what?
I just want one ETB game.
I'll make sure you get one.
Yeah, bro.
We might not even get one.
It's genuinely kind of sad that in none of the TikToks we've watched so far, there are any children buying any of these cards. People like this,
right,
like
not
the whole reselling community,
not
the
one
monetize
child.
everything community, have really ruined a lot of things for the average person, and it kind of sucks. Now look, obviously a lot of the blame for that falls on the corporations for allowing it to happen, and like artificially limiting supply for stuff like this. But when the price to pay for getting a normal price in so many markets these days is being able to compete with people who can show up to a store at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday, or people who have bots running to buy up tickets, sneakers, whatever it might be the second they drop, it gets real fucking old.
Hey guys, make sure we're being nice.
Appreciate you, Chief. This is ridiculous. We got out a little bit of something. Oh, we got all the tins. Did you get an ETB or no? Yes, sir. Hey, let's go, baby. That was complete chaos. At the time of filming this video, these aren't even out yet. Whenever we post it, they'll be out, but let us have our moment. Full art trainer out of Prismatic. This video is so crazy. I can't believe those people. If we pull the Sunbreon, I'm running straight to Matt at prime time and selling it. Probably best we didn't pull anything we don't.
They're still in Target. They didn't even leave to open their packs of cards. That's how bad it is. They're like jonesing for the cardboard. And you got shit!
Don't really deserve it.
This has got
See? That's how much it matters. Nothing of value, everything else is trash outside of the 3 to 6 cards that end up, well, probably 3 illustration rares, right? That's it. That's the only thing that's valuable. Everything else is not feasible in any way, shape, or form unless it's playable in the card game. And these people obviously don't care.
to be the lamest form of gambling of all time, because that's all this is. I mean,
Thank
the fact
you.
that these guys are literally throwing away their money if they don't get what they want kind of proves that. Like, at least when you walk out of a casino $500 poorer because you thought you had a personal connection with the roulette wheel, there's no hiding that. These guys go to the Target casino, drop hundreds if not thousands of dollars, and then try to play it off as a business. My brother in Christ, you're just gambling. Anyways, I think with that we've all seen enough of the Pokemon scalping world for one day. Seriously though, these are not like cherry-picked TikToks. This is just what this world sort of seems like, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm a fool for
exactly
having
what
money in
it
the
is.
stock market, but I feel like once the whole Pokemon card hype dies down more than it already has, this is going to be something people look back on with a little bit of embarrassment. Well guys, what are your thoughts? What do you think about this culture we've got going on right now where like everything has to be monetized to the fullest extent? I feel like it's kind of just a net negative to anybody involved other than the people who are doing the reselling. You know, I guess there is like a slight argument for the whole trading card thing, because I guess you could go out and buy a trading card that you want from a reseller instead of like having to open a bunch of packs to get one. So I guess there's that, but for like most things that this applies to, like I said, I think the two biggest examples of this have always pretty much been like tickets and sneakers, which again, halfway the corporation's fault, but typically like the things that you're paying for are benefiting you in some way. Stuff like this, it's literally just pay more because I bought it before you. And then on top of that, it's I bought it before you because I'm either doing something illegal or I have no other obligation. So it's like, personally, it's pretty hard for me to respect this shit. Maybe you see it differently. Let me know. See ya.
No, I don't. I don't see it any differently, and it's the exact reason why I had to stop. So I do have to say that I do love Pokemon personally, and that I like playing the card game. I do have some cards, but it's not a feasible hobby to afford, and it feels like gambling. It really does. It's a wild subculture. I think it is ridiculous to be a grown man sprinting for cardboard boxes with a lizard on it, right? Or some kind of, well, there are a lot of lizards. It's mainly lizards, maybe. Or a cat, or some weird electric mouse, right? And from what I've seen, there's eBay sellers, there's Amazon sellers, Facebook, and other live streamer types that all try and capitalize on this Pokemon market, and it's very uncomfortable to be associated with it. I don't want to have to associate with those types because it makes me feel like I'm also one of those types, which might be a little derogatory. But, you know, you are who you surround yourself with sometimes, maybe. Yeah, the investment delusion is that scalpers use the term market value to justify clearing out Walmart shelves. Very accurate. A real investment usually involves an asset that produces value and has predicted growth rates. Pokemon cards in the modern era are hyper-printed. Unlike 1999 base set, which is rare due to an age and low survival rates, modern chase cards are being printed by the millions. While scalpers buy 100 boxes, they aren't investing, they're hoarding a mass product commodity that's being artificially inflated by their own community hype. No. Right, the investment delusion with scalpers trying to use the term market value just to clear out a Walmart shelf is trash. It's like they aren't investing, they're hoarding a mass product commodity and then they're artificially inflating it by their own community hype. The math of the pull rate trap, this is where the gambling route becomes undeniable. To hit a top rate card like the special illustration rare, the odds are often stacked heavily against the buyer. The cost of entry for a single booster bundle is roughly $27. The odds of a hit for that card worth more than the box itself are often less than 5%. The negative expected value, or EV as it likes to be called, apparently. The negative expected value. In professional gambling terms, Pokemon has a negative EV. This means that for every $100 you spend, the statistical return is often only $40 to $60. The scalper's logic, they believe that by buying the house, clearing the shelf, they can force a win. In reality, they're just losing money faster. Which is exactly how I felt when it comes to not being a scalper. If you're a scalper, usually it's only a return, but you have to be able to sell that merchandise. The gambler's high in the aisle. Yeah, the reason grown men act ridiculous and fight in aisles is due to intermittent reinforcement. Bro, really? Thank you. The gambler's high. The gambler's high. The reason we see grown men acting ridiculous and fighting in aisles is due to intermittent reinforcement, the same psychological tactic used in slot machines. They don't know when the vendor will show up. They don't know what's inside the box. The near miss, seeing someone else grab a box, triggering a stress response that makes them more aggressive. Curious. The return on investment is usually zero. Even if a scalper pulls a grail card, they face the liquidity problem. Grading fees. Right. And then why the return on investment is usually zero, that even if you pull a grail card, the liquidity problem for it is things like grading fees, seller fees, and shipping. Grading fees to sell an investment, they need to have paid $15 to $50, if not fucking what, $250 with that recent Pokemon card that went in as a 10 and they like PSA fucked it up, right? Yeah, you have to insure high valued cardboard when you ship it. And then seller fees like eBay take 13%. So any of those things. By the time a scalper pays for gas by stocking retailers, the product, the grading, and the fees, they're almost always in the negative. They aren't business moguls. They're people paying a premium to stand in line and lose money. And that's how I felt. Don't be these people. Right. And I suppose I will end on this, that you're not a venture capitalist for buying out Pokemon's selection at Target. You're just a guy who spends $500 on gas and cardboard to make a $20 profit on eBay, assuming you didn't gamble it all away on your first bad pull. And the only business where the CEO wears cargo shorts and cries when a 10-year-old... It's the only business where the CEO wears cargo... It's the only business where an overweight CEO wears cargo shorts and cries when a 10-year-old gets to the shelf first.